Welcome, folks, to Louisville, Kentucky, Derby City. This home of the Louisville Cardinals is not far from Churchill Downs. This crowd ready to get this game out of the starting gates. We're expecting a full house this afternoon. We've got an anticipated clash here, as we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders, taking on a team from the ACC, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Blue Raiders will kick this deep to start us off. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. The Cardinals offense comes on the field first today. And here comes that star wide receiver, certainly one of the focal points of the offense, one of the best in college football. He has that kind of, yeah, I'm him aura. I'm the best player on the field.
The field? But this guy crawled out of the bed, thought he was the best. He's confident, but he carries it as a guide for his team. It gives them confidence because they know that when he's great, they have a chance to win every game.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Back to throw. It's Shuck. Wow, taking a shot on the very first play. But this one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. With the catch, it's Brooks. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
So on the opening drive, they're backed up here now, 3rd and 9. Throws to the tight end. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
The offense starts with excellent field position. Hand off to the single back. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Here's the handoff. And bulldozing his way through. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
The Blue Raiders looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee State.
That's one of the more impressive drives that I've seen in a long time. They did not throw the football. And this running back got behind that big offensive line, just moved the ball all the way down the field, and then finally into the end zone. That is very discouraging for this defense.
And they'll set up for the PAT.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
PAT makes it 7-0.
The kick is good. That makes the score Middle Tennessee 7, Louisville 0.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to kick this one away.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Caught quickly.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Pass caught, second down now. Send the back in motion. Looking to throw. It's Shuck. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
They look to throw it here on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Bell. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, a lot of times when a quarterback sees man defense, he wants to get the ball out of his hands as quickly as possible, put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers, and hope that he can break a tackle or two on the outside and get a big play.
The Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. Offense will keep it on the ground here. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs, and also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
And the Cardinals bring their punt team onto the field.
On to kick it away.
This one will be fair caught. Here comes the Middle Tennessee offense back out there. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They begin with a quick throw to the left.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Gain makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, handoff inside. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Willis. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
And the Blue Raiders with 1st and 10 here. Handoff from the shotgun. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
And Kirk, it's Middle Tennessee with the lead right now. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period.
Middle Tennessee, 7, Louisville, 0.
They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
This is why you don't predetermine what to do with the ball as a quarterback. He wants to throw this as he rolls out to his right, but instead he keeps his eyes downfield, recognizes there's nobody open, so instead he decides to become the runner, and he's a real threat when he has the ball in his hands.
New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And now another deep ball here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, that ball gets tipped to go straight up into the air. That's anybody's ball. The defense does a really good job down in this area expecting the pass. The ball's in the air. Ball gets tipped. Keep in mind, the offense or the defense can get underneath that for a play. And the ball hits the ground for an incompletion.
Looking downfield, it's Spatiato. He cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field in that 3rd down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's 4th down and long.
The Blue Raiders will line up to punt it away. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? That run moves the ball to the 13-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Here's the 2nd down play. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. Bringing pressure. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
They'll kick it away here. Returner decides to fair catch this. Middle Tennessee offense back on the field now. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
You know, all week the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. And here's the handoff. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Now it's 2nd down here. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Lacey. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
And the Blue Raiders pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another chance. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the 1st quarter to establish the lead, the 2nd quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score Middle Tennessee 14.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. 1st down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. The back's got it. Jukes to get past a man. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. That's a solid run. Gives the offense a 1st down and a new set of downs. Scanning the field. It's Shuck. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. That's caught. It's Brooks. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, You leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver, that is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target, but this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching it. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. It's a quick grab. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The Cardinals starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Here's the point after attempt.
The kicker on for the extra point.
With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now.
That makes the score. Middle Tennessee, 14.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And here's the return from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. And the Blue Raiders offense back on the field now. Let's see how this offense plays this. Do they try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively? And that ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the 2nd half.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Looking to pass, it's Battiato. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And that will pick up a 1st down. They'll spot it at 38.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Good enough for 1st down.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. Minute's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a fascinating first 2 quarters of football in Louisville. And we can't get very far into this halftime breakdown without talking about that stud linebacker. The kid's been everywhere all at once through 2 quarters. From clogging gaps to causing turnovers, he's been a one-man gang. Public enemy number 1 for that opposing sideline. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the 2nd half.
Cardinals will kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Middle Tennessee offense back out there. Important possession here to begin the third quarter as they try to continue momentum from the first half and build on this lead. And it's good for a first down to the 36. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
It's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Scanning the field, it's Battiato. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Football comes out. Now the defense has got it going the other way.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? The sure hands. It's Lacey. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Brown. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. And he's got it again. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
The Cardinals will have 1st and 10 here. Dropping back, it's Shuck. Running out of time in the pocket. Snags the quick throw. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Makes the grab. It's Bell. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
And the Cardinals looking to cash in the red zone. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll try the option play here. He'll toss it to the back. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinals.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT.
For the extra point.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Returner choosing to field this one. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Middle Tennessee offense back on the field now. Last possession, they fumbled it away and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Quick, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
He'll hand it off. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
That's an important first down on that running play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Kelly. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
That completion sets up a second down play. To throw, it's Spazziato. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
The Blue Raiders pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. First down. We're going to throw the football. Escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
Getting set. Here's second down. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to pass here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Extending the play now. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the first down, but he gave him a shot. I think he'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. First down here for this offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. Oh, they've got him behind the line. It's a tackle for loss to wrap up the 3rd quarter. We get to the end of 3. It's been a tremendous competitive battle, Kirk, as we check out some of the stats so far. Let's see how this 4th quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Well, the offensive line is so caught up in communicating to pick up the defensive lineman, nobody picks up the middle linebacker on the blitz. He gets the sack.
The Cardinals will line up to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
Bringing it back, it's Stewart. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The Blue Raiders offense back on the field now. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. An explosive play across midfield all the way to the 41.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Not your normal call in short yardage, but the toss works really well here. Big people out front being physical, and they pick up the first down.
And the Blue Raiders have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
2nd down play coming up. To throw, it's Battiato. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Wow, juked the first tackler. That was enough to make the first down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
The Blue Raiders looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Touchdown, Blue Raiders. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
That makes the score Middle Tennessee 21, Louisville 14.
kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to kick this one away.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
From their own 8-yard line now, it's 2nd and long. Looking to pass. It's Shuck. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position.
Just excellent execution here by the offense. They've set themselves up nicely now into the red zone to see if they can come up with a touchdown.
A massive shift in field position in one play. From inside their own 10, they're now threatening to score. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball's not intercepted.
2nd down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. He hands it to the back. He shreds the tackle. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. And we've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the 4th quarter. It's 1st and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And it's caught. Touchdown, Louisville.
What a touchdown by this offense. They're down 1 now, an extra point away from tying this game up with under 2 minutes to go.
And now here comes the point after attempt.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team now. He's set to boot this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Middle Tennessee offense back out there. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he lofts it toward the sideline. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee State. And they'll claim the 4th quarter lead.
Give credit to this offense. They work some clock. They eventually get the ball into the end zone. Now they've got the lead. You kick the extra point, and you hope your defense can hold on so you can win this game.
Now they'll try to tack on the PAT late in this close game. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
That makes the score Middle Tennessee 28. Louisville, 21.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner will be brought down. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Brooks. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking downfield, it's Shuck. Looking right, this one caught. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
That's exactly how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You want to be able to pick up a first down, get as close as you can to the sideline on those conversions, and then get out of bounds. That's exactly what they were able to do here.
Back to throw again. Makes the grab. It's Lacey. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Lets it go quickly. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Middle Tennessee offense back on the field now. So it's still a one-possession game. The offense would love to work the clock here, but they can't take their foot off the gas. It's a quarterback keeper. They get him down. The gain is to about the 12. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Blue Raiders enter the final minute of play, just hoping to run the clock out now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle, but first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration.